All right, we got a brand new tutorial for you for the Big Pyramid. All right, it's a fantastic game. We had a version of this a couple years ago, but this is a brand new version of it. It's been totally reimagined, and we think you're gonna love it. So the way this game works is now it's a single screen now, and all the navigation happens right here. Nice and simple and quick and clean. So there's 4 basic navigations here. Well, first of all, it's just like all of our other games. You get your on-off screen here. So you click that, it'll turn it on and off. There's even a screen selector, so you can select which screen you want it on. We even now got the custom fit. So if you want to, you can dial in and tell it what size, what location, and what screen you want that to play on, which is super cool. But for now, I'm just gonna put on screen 2, and that is screen 2. So we got HDMI connected to from the computer to the screen. In your system settings, make sure you have extended desktop turned on or mirroring turned off. So our navigation, we got 4 basic looks at the game. This first one is the promo slide. Now, what's really cool about the promo slide, it's just a loop, but it's got an editable screen in the middle, so that text field you can change to say whatever you want to advertise your event. Next is a promo loop, so you can play this as you're introing, walking in, walking out. Fantastic way to get it going. Now, one note about this, there's no audio on this. So if you want to get music to say another game show that has a similar look to it, you can go download that from the internet somewhere or iTunes or whatever you might have. But here's where you're gonna spend most of your time with this game. You're gonna live right here in the wide view or the close-up view. So this is what wide mode is going to look like. Now it's going to look like a traditional game show. You're going to see you're going to spot here for 2 players for team 1 and 2 players for team 2. Now this is really important when you're blocking out the actual stage. You're going to have 2 contestants here and 2 contestants there. Now we also have another view that lets you key this over the top with using like a video mixer. If you're gonna do that, you will have these 2 people who look like they're sitting next to each other, but this person sitting here is gonna be facing the crowd, and the person sitting here is gonna wanna be able to see the screen. So that way, this person can look at the screen and get clues, and this person here can guess. And close-up view, you'll see it looks like one of those things we zoomed in, and this is all black. You'll see it's all black because we've got it where you can use a Luma key on a video switcher. And you can take this and just like you key graphics, like lyrics over the top of a live video, take a live video camera and it will show up right there. A little side note, it's kind of fun. When you're here in the promo slide, if you get this up before, you'll notice in the corner there, that's all black, that's pure black as well. If your Luma key is in, you'll be able to see the camera signal underneath there. And that's a great way to kind of cheat a little bit and see if your key is working. All right, so that is all the navigation. And then now, let's say we're gonna go to play the game, and we're gonna put categories and items in this list over here. Well, the way we do that is you just select whichever game you wanna play. So you can store up to 5 games and 5 winner circles. So when you click on a game, you'll see it populates here, and then they animate into place over on the big screen. Now, when you select one of these, you'll see that's this category, and then here's the items that they have to guess. So when you hit, if the left team starts it and starts playing, you'll see that will then show up down here, and you'll see the clock, and then down here in the control screen, whoever's running it can say either correct, get a ding, or they can skip it, or they can get a wrong, or they can skip another one, and then if they get the next one correct, you'll see it highlights green, shows you where you are, moves to the next, and then when you get to the bottom, it'll start back over to anything that's been skipped. Now in the close-up mode, you'll see it has a much larger view, and this is where you would key that out over the top, and you have people sitting behind it, and they could actually look there and see it. It's really, really cool look. Then when you're done, come back to the wide mode. So now you're probably wondering, well, how do I get my questions in there? What if I want to put different questions and answers into there? Well, what we've got over here is the edit mode. If you click on edit, and then same thing, you just select the game that you want. So again, there's the 5 games. You can see here's the categories and here's the items in those categories. So you can have up to 5 games and 5 winner circles. Now the winner circles are just the categories, because when you're playing that, the person giving the clues is gonna give them items in the category, and they just have to guess the category. Well, we also have the option to import over here. Now to import the game, what you're gonna need to do is you're gonna need to create a .csv file. And so to do that, we actually, if you go down to our web page and then scroll down on the Big Pyramid page, come down here to where there's a thing that says importing questions. And it says to import questions, go to the Google Sheets online template. Well, if you click on that, that's gonna actually launch a Google Docs format that we've made. Now this is a template file. We don't want you to edit this. We want you to hit File and then make a copy. When you make a copy, you can make your own version of it that you can do with it whatever you want. Then you can go in here and edit and change this as much as you want. Now, you don't want to change the formatting, so don't add anything, just fill in the cells where they are. So when you're all done with that, when you've made everything, then you go up to File, and you'll want to download as Dot Csv file. Download Dot Csv file. That will save it and send it to your desktop, and you'll get a file something like this, Big Pyramid Import Starter. Now, if you ever forget that, if you click on the instructions button right here, there's we got a little cheat sheet, little reminder of how all that works right there. All right, so I'm gonna go and hide that. So now when I click import, it's gonna ask for that file, and here it is. I just click on that, hit open. Now what's gonna happen is it's gonna delete everything that's in there, but then you can bring it back in here, and then now they're all populated back in there again. So you can make as many of these as you want, so you can have different categories. So you want to do one that's all sports, one that's just for history, one that's for your school, and it's a really quick import, and you're ready to go. So if you go back to the promo slide, you'll see that little text box there is editable. So to edit that text box, what you'll need to do is go over here and hit edit again, but this time you don't hit import, you go to the promo slide right there. When you click promo slide, you'll see that text. Yeah, it looks very similar. You can change it to wherever you want. So we can do it at 7:30 in the lounge, or we'll call it in the hangar, because that's a cool name for a venue. So in the hangar, we'll save that, and now you'll see now it's 7:30 in the hangar. So that's how you edit all that kind of stuff. And then when you're done, just go back out and hit play. All right, so now that you understand the navigation, how to edit everything, let's walk through how you would actually play the game. So you'd probably start off here by hitting the promo slide, and when you hit the promo slide, you'll get our, hey, welcome tonight. Then next you go into the intro loop, and at this point you'd have other music playing that you will have downloaded from somewhere else. And then when it's time to play, you come out there and, hey everybody, welcome to the Big Pyramid. Hey, let's meet our contestants for the night. And you can go ahead and swap over to the wide mode and set the people down where they're gonna play. Say, hey, on team number 1, we've got Brad and Jen. How y'all doing? And then on team 2, we have Brian and Paige. How you guys doing tonight? And then we're gonna say, all right, for tonight, let's see what our categories are gonna be. And then you just go and select whichever game you wanna play. So I'm gonna select game number 3, and you'll see all the categories would animate over. I say, all right, well, our categories tonight are unsinkable, wakey wakey, on the go, world foods, dance moves, and hobbies. All right, team 1, which item would you guys like, which category would you guys like to select? And I'll say, we'll do world foods. So then you would click on world foods right here. So you select it there. It's team 1, so you select team 1. And when you select team 1, you'll see it will animate over that box will animate over, show that that's been selected. And then you need to go down here and hit start, and that will start the clock for them. But now if you're playing with a keyed out version, if you want to have the cool camera shot, then you'd go here and select the close-up view, and that would give you this mode here. Then when you hit start, you're gonna see the timer up there and then the category there, make it nice and big and easy to see. If you wanna leave it in wide mode, you can still see it there. You still see pizza, the clock, and then the scores. So then if they get it correct, all right, doing great, fantastic, good job, all right, good job, all right, fantastic, good job. And then so they got all of them, so they got 7 points. So now it's team number 2's turn. Team 2, which category would you like to play? They'll say, okay, we'll do on the go. So select on the go here. And then what you'll see from on the go, then you'll select which team you want. And when you select that, you'll see all the things here. You get the timer ready to go right there. And when it's time to go, you can either leave it in wide mode or close up and hit start. And as soon as it starts, you'll see it's lighting up there to show you which one they're on. Go ahead and hit correct, they get it right. If they're not sure about something, they can skip it. They get it wrong, get a little uh-oh. And then you've got, the rest of them correct, we'll skip it. They got that one wrong, and then they got that one correct. Now time's up. So they only got 5 points. If for some reason they got one right, or they should have gotten that one correct, you can edit their score by giving them a plus or a minus right here to kind of fix that. All right, so then usually what we do since you have 2 players on each side, this time they would switch seats, so that way whoever was giving will now be receiving, whoever's receiving is not giving, and then they would switch places. Now say, okay, team number 1, which category would you like? They'll take hobbies, and just real quickly they'll select that, and then we'll just hit start. And I'm just they're gonna get all these right real quick. And then you'll see that we're just gonna bounce through all of these real quick. And they're just, we're just eating up all the ones on the board. You can see the scores growing there. You can see where they are. All right, so it's getting close. Okay, the last one is Wakey Wakey. We're gonna select that for team 2. They're gonna start and they're going to get them all wrong. No, what the heck, we'll give them a couple. All right, so the game is, so round 1 is over. Team number 1 is up 19 to 15. Now at this point, you could say, okay, team number 1, you win, you're going to the winner's circle, or you could say, hey, we're gonna play, now it's time for round number 2. If you go to round number 2, you just select, select it up here, it rolls over, here's the new ones, and they're all set. Or if you wanna say we're going on to the winner's circle, you could just say, you just go here and select the winner's circle, and you'll see what happens when you hit winner's circle, that it animates in. Now at this point, whichever team lost would leave the stage. Hey, thanks for playing. You guys are gone. And instead of saying instead of the team sitting next to each other, they're now going to set. One is going to be right in front of the screen, facing out, and one's going to be facing the screen. So they're more set in front of each other. And so then once this happens, you no longer have to select 1 or 2 because it doesn't matter. There's only one team playing. So once it's ready to go, hit start, and then you'll see this is the one that's selected. And so if they guess it, so it's social media sites. If they, Facebook, Twitter, social media, then when they get a correct, you just hit correct and it moves to the next one. They get 50 points, it's gonna move all the way up. And you'll see they get more points as they're going up to the top. If they wanna skip one, just hit skip right there, just like on the other mode, and it'll just leave it there and come back to it. If they get one wrong, then it'll put a little X over there and they can't get points for that one. But then if they get that one correct, and then they get this next one correct, then all of a sudden it goes back to whichever one they've already skipped. Still have 20 seconds left. They're gonna do it. All right, congratulations. They get it. They get the announcement there. Now, you get an option here. They get everything selected, but they missed one. And so, but we think everyone's a winner. So we went ahead and put this winner button here, and it's up to you to decide if they get that winner or not. We like to just do it no matter what, they finish it. So a big winner, big congratulations, well done, great job, you're awesome. And so that's the big pyramid. And then from there, you can go back to the title slide, or actually go back to the intro loop there, play some music, thank everyone for coming, and just have a great time. If you play this right, practice it, and really have your host down, this can feel like an amazing live game show. And so this is a whole lot of fun. Hope you guys have a great time. If you have any questions, let us know. If you're watching this on YouTube and you're like, what are they talking about? Go to the webpage, there's a link below, and there's a lot more information on the webpage to kind of explain to you what all is going on. Just go to CrowdControlGames.com. All right, hey, thanks for playing, and we'll talk to you soon.